there. This is Nancy Catherine Francis. Oh, look at this little bit. She was 7 pounds, 12 ounces. Hey, Stephen. She is almost a week old. Can you see this little bit? This is the littlest of the family. Oh, yeah. Come on, boys. Bobby, do you know how big you were when you were born? You were a fat 10 pounds. Do you know how big you were when you were born? You were a fat 9 pounds. And she was almost 8 pounds. And so Morgie, this little old thing, has the biggest little old babies. And aren't they pretty? Look at this little thing. Look at that. Oh, her blew her socks off. Look at, oh no. Can you see her? Look at this. Look at this. All right, y'all can go sit back down. We'll just keep her up here.
I have to take all 3.
I have to take all 3? I can do that. It's a bundle deal. Bubby, what's her name?
Nancy Catherine Francis.
Nancy Catherine Francis. Can you tell me her name? Oh, he said it, Nanny Catherine. So they're going to call her Nancy Kate? Nancy Kate. And Nancy Catherine, something around in there. Well, give them a great big God bless you. Look at that. All right. Good job, big brothers. We have such a great fun episode for you today. We're going to get to see some family moments. You know, the Dufresne family has a brand new baby. On February 1st, Nancy Catherine Francis Dufresne was born. But before we start talking about her in detail, let's talk about her mama. Her mama did all the hard work. This is the 3rd baby. Now, Morgan is married to my oldest son. Y'all got married in, you said, 2006, 10 years. How have you done it for 10 years? I mean, I remember that when Ed said, before y'all were married, remember? He said, "Mel Morgan, you're taking on a handful." And she said, "I can handle it." And I said, "Listen, once you bring him here, you can't bring him back."
Yes.
And so for 10 years, y'all have been married. This is the 3rd baby.
Yes.
Liam, the oldest, is 5. And then
Bear is 2.5.
Bear's
2.5. Liam's
2.5.
5.5. And then the baby. So it's been quite an adventure. She was a surprise.
Yeah, you really just planned on 2, didn't you?
Stephen had always talked about 3. And so.
But you hadn't always talked about 3.
I had not always talked about 3. We had discussed it. And then surprise, here comes a little girl. So it was a nice surprise to come in the year of abundance.
And you did not even have to make the decision of yes or no, did you?
No, we did not have to.
When it's a surprise,
yes.
You don't have to labor over that decision.
He was so excited. It took a little bit for me to process it, but he was thrilled. And I just knew it was a girl. I knew it was going to be a girl.
Yeah.
So I think it was a good way to start our 10th year with the baby, and the boys are thrilled. They love her. They cannot keep their hands off of
You're
her.
You're always having to say, back up.
And so Liam's been asking for a sister for, I think, about 2 years now. After Bear was born, then he said, "I want a sister." So we've had quite a whirlwind of the last 2 weeks, and she's been so easy, and I never would have imagined having a little girl and just having another baby, how much joy it would bring.
And
to
the thing
family.
is, let me ask you this, has it gotten easier, or now you got 3, so tell me about that.
We're more relaxed. It's easier taking care of her, but having to manage another child in the mix and give everybody attention and just keeping everything organized. It helps. We're very organized, so that makes a big difference. But just making it all 3 of them feel involved, but especially 2 boys feel involved, feel like they're a part of what's going on, and that's been an adjustment. And with getting ready to move to a new house in a week and a half,
so let's throw a move into all this, right?
So we're it takes faith. It definitely takes faith. And it's been a real stretch for our faith, with knowing the baby's coming, knowing we have to move and move out of the house we're in, and not knowing where we were going to go, and believe in God for a house. And so I tell you, God has been so good, and Stephen and I have grown significantly. If you're gonna have another baby, or there's a surprise, or you need to make a move or a change in your life,
transitions,
I tell you, it's exciting. You have to take it on in faith and get excited about it. And we just decided we weren't going to let it discourage us or be overwhelming.
Be overwhelmed by it.
We're gonna enjoy every step of the transition.
On the next episode of Dufresne Faith Journey.
In parenting, the first thing that is an irreplaceable feature that must be in every family is you have to keep your family in the local church. The things around God and the local church and the body of Christ, that's the highlight.
And we were the first there and the last ones to leave.
But the thing is, because you valued it, you didn't want to be anywhere else, because you saw that was the place to be.
Thank you for joining us for today's episode.
And we can block this.
Ready? What's your favorite thing to do?
Play outside.
Play outside. Bear, what's your favorite thing to do? Play outside?
On yesterday's episode.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Hey, how big is
I'm gonna get you. Get my sugars. Me sunshine. Already went up there and did it. Not easy, right? I don't know. Yeah.